I'm Schmitty, and I'm ready for some Quiplash. Hey, it's all my favorite people. Oh, I would do anything for you guys, even help you hide a body. I mean, because you do that for me, right? I'm in a little bit of trouble. You know what? Never mind. Let's get started. This is round one. You are about to see two prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Cards on the table. First one, there will be blood too, blank. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Next up, the worst toy you could find in a box of cereal. Ready, set, vote! Next on the list, the #1 reported crime in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Vote now. That's it for round 1. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Round 2 is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take that, round 1. Okay, remember, this is all your fault. First off, your awesome new Witness Relocation Program name. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Coming up next, to become a billionaire in mere days, simply blank. It's voting time. Next in the hopper, some solid life advice. Never trust blank. Vote away. We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for. All right, brace yourselves. It's round 3, and you've got a shiny gold medal to award. Make your pick. All right, let's see who earned those medals. Let's melt those medals down for points. We did it, you guys. Let's go to the scores. I'm your host, Schmitty, and this is Quiplash. Very nice names. When my capybara finally gives birth, I'm going to name the pups after you guys. This is round one. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Hurry up. Great, let's see what we got here. Up first, what the fine print on every love coupon says. Okay, select your favorite quip. Up next, a terrible trade you could make with the devil. You give him your soul for blank. Get to voting. And next, the nickname Van Gogh gave his remaining ear. Time to vote. Next prompt. The biggest secret a chimpanzee has told Jane Goodall. Vote on your devices. That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Round two is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. All right, let's have a look. The first prompt is, why is each snowflake different? Okay, vote for your favorite. Your next prompt is an odd headline to see on the cover of Cosmo. 17 tricks for blank. Put in your votes. Next in line, if this playa had an underground club, the secret password would probably be blank. And vote. Moving on, a warning that should come with spray-on cheese. Okay, vote. Round 2 is over. Let's see who came out on top. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. There's just one prompt and you're all getting it. Invent the full phrase that goes with this acronym. Okay, let's go to the board. Choose who gets a medal now. Brace yourselves, here come those medals. Silver. And the gold. Let's translate that into points. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard. What? Oh, sure, we can play. Yeah, I wasn't busy or anything. I hope... You're all using your full legal names because this game will affect your credit rating. This is round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners bonuses at stake. Go! Let's start this show. First up, why you shouldn't party with Vikings. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next, like sleeps with the fishes, an odd way for a gangster to say someone's dead. Put in your votes. And next is a sign you never see, honk if you are blank. Ready, set, vote. Next one, the title of an erotic movie for elephants. Vote now. Moving on, the hardest part of living forever. Get to voting. Round one is behind us. Let's see how you scored.
Hey!
Now round two, where all points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama. Let's see those quips. Starting things off, a good reason to give a restaurant a 0-star review. Okay, pick your favorite. Next on deck, the worst thing to say during your Supreme Court Justice confirmation hearing. Time to vote. Moving on, a strange question to find on an IQ test. Vote away. next is the next big reality show, America's Got Blank. Vote on your devices. Next in line, the last thing you want to find in your cat's hairball. And vote. That's all for round 2. Let's see where the points went. Round 3, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back. Come up with the full name for this acronym. We're ready to look. Hand out those medals now. The suspense is killing me. Let's see who got those medals. Bronze. Here's the silver. And now the gold. Now we transform those medals into points. It's over. Let's see the final scores. Welcome. I'm your host, Schmitty, and I've hidden the secret to eternal youth somewhere in this game of Quiplash. I've already come up with a mnemonic to remember all your names, and it is filthy. Let's get started. Round 1. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go. Clock's running out. Think fast or you... Let's see what we're working with. Number 1 on the list, the worst tattoo to have on your butt would consist of these 3 words. Okay, choose your favorite. And next, the next big craze for yuppies, bottled blank. It's voting time. Next one, a terrible thing to say while testing out a mattress. And vote. Your next prompt is the task that Satan's intern hates most. Get to voting. Next prompt. What lobsters think as they're being boiled? Put in your votes. Next, a super elite underground club at Yale that nobody knows about. Okay, vote. That's it. Let's see the scores for round one. Round two is pulling into the station with double the points and bonuses. Hurry, hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. Time to share. Starting us off, what makes hobos so sexy? Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Next in the hopper, something somebody named Dale would say. Float away. Up next, something you don't usually see on engaged couples' registry lists. Ready, set, vote! Moving on, what you say 3 times to summon Donald Trump? Time to vote. Next on the list, the name of a snobby hair salon for cats. Vote now. Coming up next, a weird button in James Bond's car is simply labeled blank. Vote on your devices. That's it for round 2. Let's see those scores. Round 3 has arrived, the last lash. You're all going to answer the same prompt, so pull out all the stops. Write a quip using these word lash rules. Let's see those quips. Award your medals. Okay, let's bring out those medals. Bronze. Bring out the silver. And gold. Let's see what the medals to points exchange rate is these days. We're done. Let's see the final scores. Schmitty here with your daily dose of Quiplash. Use as directed. Guys, don't feel like you have to be extra funny to impress me. My expectations are already very low. Time for round one. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Okay, here we go. Prompt number one is the first thing Pinocchio did after becoming a real boy. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Moving on, a strange thing to shout during a tickle fight. And vote. Up next, a great pickup line to use on the person cleaning up the spill you caused in the grocery store. Okay, vote. Your next prompt is something that should never have chocolate filling. Time to vote. Moving on, what unicorn flatulence smells like. Ready, set, vote! Next one, don't throw out those used chopsticks. They can be used to blank. Put in your votes. Next on the list, what a mopey mule would say. That's round one. Let's see how the scores shook out. Now for round two. Double the points and bonuses, double the excitement. Let's see how you did. Our first prompt is, a bad way to start your valedictorian speech would be, ladies and gentlemen, I blank. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Okay, next one. What the California raisins do for work now. Get to voting. Next prompt. In the near future, scientists will discover that dinosaurs actually blink. Vote away. And next is a good name for a band whose lead singer is a goat. Vote now. Next in line. It's sweet when Grandma knits you a scarf. It's really weird when she knits you blank. It's voting time. Next in the hopper, a weird thing for a president to announce. I did not have blank with that woman. Vote now. And next, what the guy who used the first toilet said. Get to voting. Round 2 is now complete. Let's see where we landed. That's right, it's round 3, the last lash. Look alive because you're all getting the same prompt this time. Complete the comic. All right, we're ready. Pick your medal winners now. Okay, let's see who got those medals. Bronze first, silver, and finally gold. Now let's turn those medals into points. That's all. Now for the final scores. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I'm Schmitty. Let's play Quiplash. Everybody strapped in? Good deal. Let's do it. Here's round one. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. These better be good. Starting things off, the worst donut in the world is filled with blank. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Next on deck, a rejected title for Hitler's book, Mein Kampf. Okay, vote. Next up, the hardest part about being a U.S. president is that every day you must decide blank. Ready, set, vote. Next prompt. What Twinkies should be filled with? Vote on your devices. Next in line, a great way to get expelled from Hogwarts. Put in your votes. Next in the hopper, a really cool thing to be reincarnated as. Time to vote. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores. On to round two, where all points are doubled. Doubled, I say. Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything. Time for the big reveal. First up, the weirdest gift you could give somebody is a pillow with blank on it. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Coming up next, the least impressive trophy, first place in blank. Vote away. Your next prompt is something to stuff a bra with if you're in a hurry. And vote. Next on the list, a good name for a roller derby team composed of nuns. Okay, vote. And next is the name of a male strip show with really out-of-shape guys. Vote on your devices. Moving on, Blank, a new fragrance by Gerard Depardieu. Put in your votes. Round 2 is through. Let's see what it did to the scores. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Make up a phrase that goes with this acronym. Everybody's in. Time to give out those medals. Nice. Let's see who snagged the medals. Bronze. Show me the silver. And gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores.
Welcome to TKO. I am the Tournament Master, and I'm currently accepting applications for a morally corruptible henchman. 3 years experience preferred. I hope you all enjoyed the boat trip to T-Shirt Island. If you're going to be seasick, do try to aim away from the crystal blue waters of my island home. Your journey to victory begins here, at the training grounds. You will use your device to draw 3 drawings. You may draw whatever you choose. Go nuts with it. But if you're stumped, feel free to use the suggestion button. It's time for your first drawing, right now. Make haste before time runs out. Not bad, but let's see a little variety this time. You can change your line thickness with that little button, you know. Begin your second drawings. Gorgeous. One more to go. Wow, my babies. Begin. Good, good. Pretty good. For your last exercise, you will write as many slogans or phrases as you can. Whimsy is highly encouraged. And don't forget that suggestion button if you're stumped. Go! You didn't give up after one, did you? Keep writing. Time grows short. Hurry up and finish already. Nice hustle. Let's find out if it was worth it. Training complete. Now take a look at your device. Select one drawing and one slogan to create the perfect t-shirt combination. And I do mean perfect. Well done. I can wait no longer. Let the tournament begin. Gauntlet 1. Versus... Fight. Fight by submitting your votes on your devices, that is. Versus... Fight each other! Versus... Attack! The defending champion wins ties. Bad luck for you, new meat. Versus... Fight. A new challenger appears. Fight! The tie goes to the defender. A new challenger appears. Battle! Winners! This feels like a good time for a training break. Use your devices to enter one new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish. Really put your back into it. Go! Make some words. The second gauntlet looms, and the hairy paws of Kismet have shuffled your drawings and slogans. Create your deadly T-shirt warrior. Gauntlet 2. Versus Attack. A new challenger appears. Go ahead and fight already. A new challenger appears. Engage one another in violence. A new challenger appears. Battle. Versus Fight for me, babies, fight. A new challenger appears. Fight! The final gauntlet is here, and only the best shirts from the previous rounds remain. The tournament ends here. Versus battle. Versus I want you to fight. A champion. I found my new favorite shirt. Oh, I can't wait for it to be vintage.
Welcome to Trivia Night. No tutorials, huh? Nice to meet a fellow risk-taker. Let's play. Alright, first question. Where is Stella beer brewed? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you! Welcome to the killing floor. Oh look! There's a pile of money on the floor! That's weird! I know. I should really get those bags with the dollar signs. Take the most or the least money and you will be punished. Let's stuff those pockets. Look, I know money issues can be scary, but you just have to pick something. Let's see what all the greedy little piggies took. Uh-oh. The most greedy and least greedy must be punished. I should have bet money on this outcome. Here's how everyone's doing so far, but also know that who you are as a person is just as important. Alright, next question. Who was the oldest Golden Girls character? Who said this? The rest of you who are still alive, prepare for your punishment. Welcome back to the killing floor. I think it's time for some senseless violence. Attack someone. Defend yourself. Or you can grab money. As always, if nobody gets hurt, I'll be unhappy. I hope you all like violence as much as I do, although that is pretty much impossible. These are the moments I live for, people. Ooh, bet you weren't expecting that. You took your shot, and you lost. You must be punished. You can check out a full breakdown of my tiebreaker rules over on my website. Also, my charcoal sketches. They're, pretty terrifying. Here's how the standings are, standing. Let's try this again. I'm almost embarrassed about this question. It's such common knowledge, but... What's the sound frequency range of a dog whistle? Time's running out. Who picked this? I want to show you something. You know what you can always count on? Math. Literally. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. The person who does the worst dies. Let's kick some math. Math, am I right? Get a few more questions in you, egghead. Every math class needs a remedial student. You failed at math, so now you're subtracted. I hope the dead players know that they're my favorite. I love the ghosts. Alright, next question. Did somebody ask for some nightmare fuel? What's the name of the creepy, shape-shifting clown in Stephen King's novel, It? And the correct answer is... this one? Too easy. Let's try another one. The Magic Flute is an opera by which composer? Who said this one? I have a surprise for you. Uh-oh, this is a mess. This piece of art has blood all over it, and it was really expensive. The blood, I mean. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die. You're almost out of time. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. Bye, Felicia. Only one player left alive, just how I like it. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. Here's your first category. Countries on the Arabian Peninsula. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Anytime today, kiddo. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. The Jungle Book animals. Time is almost up. Can you stay out of the shadows? Countries containing the Alps. Decisions, decisions. The ghosts are getting close now. Eternal suffering awaits. Bone Thugs and Harmony members. Anytime today. Hurry up. European capitals. Time is almost up. Your friend! Better get away fast. Here's another one. German car manufacturers. Anytime today, kiddo. So many kills! The shadows are coming. Egyptian gods. Decisions. Another right swap. 12 apostles of Jesus. Time is almost up. This is so exciting! The price is right, Ames. Anytime today, kiddo.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of General Office Building. Our office is currently closed because, again, we are just a typical office business. If you know your party's extension, enter it now and then explain to us how you got that intel. We only need to know for regular office reasons, nothing else. Please leave a message at the beep, because we certainly haven't been recording you this whole time.
Interesting.
All right.
Interesting.
Ooh, be leaving. I hear you. Ooh.
Secrets.
Whee! I hear you.
Hey, for the game later, can you pick up some finger food? Like chips and dip? Just take it out of petty cash.
I already did, but there was only enough for one, so I got dip.
You got dip without chips.
Be leaving.
What do we put in the dip?
Hi, Deb.
You said finger food.
Interesting.
I hear
Fingers?
you.
Yep, I guess
I
that's
hear
about
you.
our best option at this point.
High five.
Whee!
Ha!
Secrets.
A reminder to all agents, please do not moon the surveillance satellites. It upsets Agent Waller.
I wouldn't have thought 55% though. Are you sure about those numbers?
Oh, yeah. It may not make sense to us, but that's how people under 30 eat corn on the cob.
But why do you need a parasol?
It doesn't work otherwise.
Hey Tina, you get any interesting results from tapping into those cell phone cameras?
Oh, yeah. 50% of the people were taking selfies, 60% of which were in front of a bathroom mirror. 40% of those were scantily clad, gorgeous females. 100% of which reminded me that I need to up my personal grilling game.
Yikes.
Here at the government, we are constantly watching everything. Like when you put an empty milk jug back into the fridge because throwing it away seemed like too much effort. It all gets stored and cataloged for government use, but here we use it to play Guesspionage. Now let's administer some fun. Okay, who's first? Oh, this is gonna be good. What percentage of people have sent someone a nude selfie? Make it a good guess. You'll get more points the closer your guess is. We have an answer. 47%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower if you think the guess is off by 15% or more.
All right. High five.
Looks like an even split. Okay, right answer is 47%. Whoa, right on the nose, just like where we hit our Statue of Liberty super camera. Sorry everyone, but all the points go to Smarty Pants over here. Next up.
High five.
Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people have been to nude beaches? Everyone else, higher or lower?
Secrets. All right.
Ooh, everyone thinks it's higher. And Surveil says 13%. Whoa, you got it exactly right. What are the chances? I try to find that out, but I don't have my graphing calculator with me. Sorry, everyone. Genius here gets all the points. Who's next? I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people always wear green on St. Patrick's Day? %. Everyone pick higher or lower.
Secrets. All right. High five.
Time's running out. Higher or lower? The majority say lower. And the correct answer is 28%. Terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to even get points. So, who picked lower? Well done. You get points. And what have we here? Well done. Double points for saying much lower. Okay, who's up next? Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people will usually eat some chicken soup when they have a cold? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
All right. High five.
One of you thinks it's higher. And Surveil says 56%. For vegetarians, it's hot water with tofu. They try not to get sick. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. And what have we here? Ah, that's too bad. Double downs only count if the answer is off by 15% or more. Next up.
All right.
Hoping for a Don Rickles question. What percentage of people have held an ice hockey puck in their hands? %. Okay, higher or lower?
Secrets. Foolish humans. High five.
Hurry up. Most people said lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 48%! That was a respectable guess. Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. Who's next?
Secrets.
All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people have more than 20 apps on their smartphones that they haven't used in over a year? You're almost out of time. 19%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Foolish humans. All right.
Running out of time. Most of you are saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 20%. 1%. Can't do much better than that. Who got it right? Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next? All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this? What percentage of people do not poop anywhere other than their own homes whenever possible? %. Okay, higher or lower?
High five. All right.
People are saying lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 54%. Some people live by this rule even when they travel abroad. That's commitment. No one got it right? Lame. It's time for the final round. By mining social media, we found the most popular answers to this question. What vegetable do most people associate with being on a diet? Now let's see the answers. But only the top 3 answers will get you points. Ready, go! Remember, you can pick 3 answers. Okay, let's see what you picked. Now let's take a look at the results.
Who's gonna get the gold star? Who is it, boy? Who is it?
It's...
All right. High five.
Congratulations! You know so much about people, you've managed to creep me out. And I do this for a living.
I'm just saying that why don't we point all our satellites at the Pacific Northwest and we'll settle this once and for all.
You want to use all of our satellite resources on finding Bigfoot?
Yeah.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard. We should be looking for Chupacabra.
What?
They pose a way bigger threat.
Don't you care about Bigfoot?
Don't you care about goats?
All right.
Ha! Breathe it in.
All right.
Secrets. So I find out my wife is an agent.
And you had no idea?
No, I was sent to spy on her.
Whoa.
I hear you.
And you have kids, right?
Yeah, turns out they're agents.
Wow. 4 incomes.
Yeah, that is pretty nice.
Believe it.
High five.
Hi, Def.
Interesting.
Oh, it's a hot one today, isn't it?
Sure is. Tomorrow will be even hotter, they say.
Well, hotter than today? I don't buy that.
Apparently.
Wow, gee, that's...
The subliminal messaging worked. You're back for another game of Guesspionage. Who's up first?
Interesting.
Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? What percentage of people have slept on waterbeds at least once? Got it. 35%. Everyone else, now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? Ha! Just one of you is saying higher. And the correct answer is... 74%! Let's see if any of you have sprung a leak. Let's see who got it right. Nice job, I've got some points for you. Next up, we've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people prefer Predator over Alien? %. All right, what do you think? Ha!
Interesting.
Just one person says lower. And the correct answer is... 52%! It's the wise choice. You can have a conversation with Predator. You know, sort of. You got it right. Ooh, points for you. Okay, who's up next? What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. Instead of saying quarter to or quarter of, what percentage of people say it's quarter till when it's 15 minutes before the hour? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Interesting.
Everyone thinks it's higher. And Surveil says 42%. Solidly mediocre. Let's see who got it right. Smart, yes. Here's your points. Who's next? Ha! Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people have faked receiving phone calls or texts to get out of conversations? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower? Just one of you is saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 70%! Wouldn't it be easier if people could just say, "You're boring the hell out of me"? Too much? Who got it right? Here's some points. We made it through round 1. Let's peek at the scores.
Interesting.
Ha! Onward to round 2, where things work a little differently, but I'll get to that in a bit. First up, here's one that'll perk up the ears of HR. What percentage of people currently have a crush on someone they work with? Okay, we have a guess. 35%. In round 2, you can now guess much higher or much lower. Pick one of those if you think the answer is off by 15% or more. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, you'll get nothing. Ha! Unanimously higher. Okay, right answer is 29%. What a weird question. Right, Shelly? Yikes. No one guessed correctly. Woof. Next up. Gotta admit, tastes way better than candy lettuce. What percentage of people purchased candy corn last Halloween? 25%. Okay, higher or lower? Ha!
Interesting.
Everyone says higher except for one of you. Okay, let's see the right answer. 23%. 2% off. That'll get you some serious points. Let's see who got it right. Smart, yes. Here's your points. Okay, who's up next? I don't know. How about... What percentage of teenagers play more than 4 hours of video games per week? Everyone pick higher or lower. Ha!
Interesting.
Only one of you thinks it's higher. And Surveil says 71%. How else are they going to learn to murder the undead with double-barreled shotguns? Who got it right? Here's some points. Who's next? Ha! All right, I have a good one. What percentage of people's hair is currently the longest it's ever been? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Interesting.
Everyone is saying lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 12%. Oh, I should have mentioned the data includes newborns. Hope that doesn't affect your score. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Uh-oh, final round time. We embedded microchips in hundreds of subjects and found the most popular answers to this question. If there could be one more U.S. president added to Mount Rushmore, whose head do most people think it should be? Now let's see the answers. You have 3 chances to pick the most popular answers on the board. Good luck! Let's see what answers you chose. And what are the most popular answers? And the winner is...
Interesting.
Ha! Wow, you played this game like 87% of people wish they could, and only 21% of them could ever hope to.